Alright, so now we're on 12.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what are the conditions for hypothesis test again? I think I have them written down.
I think one of them, isn't that like the sample has to be at least 1/10 of the population? Is that correct?
I don't know.
Well, no, I'm remembering that, but I don't know if that's like something my mind's really making up.
Oh. Oh, I need a bigger desk. Oops, I almost upset it up. Conditions of a hypothesis test. The conditions are the method is simple random sampling. Each sample point can result in just two possible outcomes. We call one of those outcomes a success and the other a failure. The sample includes at least 10 successes and 10 failures. The population size is at least 20 times as big as the sample size.
Oh, so I was somewhere correct. Somewhat correct, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say yes, because I'd say dying is a failure, surviving is a success.
I think it's true. Plus, it just looks like a hypothesis testable data, like all the ones we've done before.
And I mean, it's a two option, so if we get it wrong, even if we don't get the answers, we can say, okay, 12 is false then.
Going for next time, yeah. 13, I think it's the second option. So I
Yeah.
think that's how these ones are conducted, but I'm not sure.
I'm having trouble getting my eyes to focus for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm like really sleep deprived. I don't think I am, but
Maybe hydrated. Maybe you should go get a glass of water.
well, yeah, I have water by my bed. I've been drinking it all day. I've had to refill it like twice,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know what's going on.
We're almost done. You can do it.
And I can power through.
Okay, so find P1. They want P1 to be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted to the week on a weekday who died. Um, so
So
weekday that died.
16713.
Yeah,
Yeah,
16713 over the total. So hold on.
I was
What
like,
number are we doing? Number 14?
yes.
14. 16713 over
118.
118519. I can calculate that real quick. 16713 118519. So that equals 0.141.
Yeah, I got that too.
Alright.
And
And
then
then P2 is going to be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekend who died. So that's
6155.
6155 over.
42447.
Okay, that's 0.145.
Yeah, got the same.
I hope we're supposed to be taking them out of like that and not like the total of like weekend and weekday. I think it should be just like on
No,
its own.
I think it is that because it makes more sense because weekend is 2 days, weekdays like 5. So like it's more in proportion. Does that make sense?
I think so. I'm tired, but I think it makes
It makes sense
sense.
to me, even though I can't explain what I'm
I'm getting a z-score. Wait, what's the type of test that we're doing?
hypothesis.
But is it a comparison one?
Yeah, is it comparison greater or equal?
Like which hypothesis test did we pick?
Yeah, like
Not equal. Like P1 does not equal P2.
um Yeah.
Would this one be P? I don't know.
Is it P1, doesn't it? I'm going to screen share with you guys again because I need to ask. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crazy screen sharing. What the freak happened?
That's just what it does when you're on air.
So, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Oh,
So, we have to either put, like, P1 not equal to
I
P2.
think it's not equal to.
Okay. So, I got the right one.
yeah.
Okay. So, I got the z-score negative 2.020.
Okay, hold on, let me input it. Negative 2.
Negative
0.020.
0.020. Yeah.
Given the z-score from the last question, which should you shade, the left or the right of the z-score for the p-value? To the left, right?
Yeah, the left.
Okay, what was the p-value?
P-value is 0.043.
All right, and the decision for this test would be to reject because it's less, right?
So, well, let's see. What's the confidence interval?
It's less than 0.05.
If it's 0.05, then yes.
Right.
So reject it,
Reject.
and
Yes.
it's sufficient evidence. So there is sufficient evidence to include that the portion of patients who had a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday of the eye is less. No. There is sufficient evidence to conclude that the portion of patients who died on a heart attack.
So it's going to be the third one because we're saying they're not equal, so it's not going to be the same as the portion. Right?
I think it might be the last one because, like, the alternative is that they're not equal, but it's not saying if it goes greater than or less than.
I thought we were saying reject the null.
We are rejecting it.
Okay,
wait.
so the
Wait,
null
I
says
see what you're
that
saying.
P1 is equal to P2.
Okay, yeah, so I think it'll be the third. You're right.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to stop the broadcast now or ready to submit?